Hi, I'm Omnisende. I like Pokemon, but all my previous creating a Pokemon videos have been making forms of or evolutions of already existing Pokemon. This video, however, will be making completely new Pokemon, so let's get into it. In the plains of a distant region, one can find many centimeter-wide holes that go deep into the ground. If studied further, one will find that these holes connect in layers of huge elaborate tunnels. Inside these tunnels, you'll find that one tiny Pokemon is responsible. Scrungler is a fairy ground type Pokemon with the ability Guerrilla Tactics and hidden ability Infiltrator. It's one of the smallest Pokemon and only weighs 1 gram. Scrungler is famous for its signature move called Scrunkle Punch, which it is able to accomplish by scrungling every day. It's a powerful physical fairy type attack that lowers the user's attack and defense. The ability Guerrilla Tactics boosts its attack by 1.5 times, so it's similar to base 115 rather than 62. Scrungler doesn't learn Earthquake as it's too small, but it can hit hard with Headlong Rush. Scrungler is significantly stronger than it looks, and it digs holes by going absolutely hog wild on the ground using its muscular ears. It's a common pastime in this distant region to watch Scrungler knock out large Pokemon using its famous Scrunkle Punch. It doesn't punch with its fists, but with its ears. In the secluded towns of a distant region, there are stories of a tiny fairy Pokemon that is weaker than the weakest Magikarp. This Pokemon is called Wimbly, and it has always been rare, but due to there being no recent sightings, it's thought to have gone extinct some time ago. However, there's a legend that always came with it, which could bring hope for the little Pokemon if it's true. It's been said that when a Wimbly defeats a legendary Pokemon in battle, it is given power from Arceus themselves. With a body of the strongest steel, Wimbly can defend his allies with perfect efficiency and never feel another second of fear or insecurity. Here's the final art. Wimblerino is a fairy steel-type Pokemon with a signature ability called Against All Odds, which makes this Pokemon immune to all attacks that would have been super effective. With this ability, any attack that isn't water, electric, fighting, ghost, or steel type will likely bounce off Wimblerino's tough metallic body. This Pokemon has a widely diverse move pool, only really missing out on reliable recovery and maybe something like Geomancy, which it definitely never ever had in any kind of universe. Anyway, Wimblerino has only ever been heard of in legends, but stories are still told of times when villages would be attacked by raging Gyarados and Golurk, but Wimblerino would protect every inch of the village from any kind of damage. It was said that Wimblerino could overpower everything short of Arceus, but was more interested in helping the weak rather than furthering its own power. In the dark ruins of a region that's closer than anyone would really like it to be, ghostly spirits can be observed from a distance. These powerful spirits warp the space-time around them and can move faster than anything short of light itself. The few locals in the area claim to survive by sacrificing a certain Pokemon on every full moon to appease the spirits, but they refuse to elaborate further. Regardless of where you're from, one thing that everyone seems to agree on is that they prefer to stay far away from these ghostly Pokemon. Here's the final art. Cyclol is a psychic ghost-type Pokemon with the signature ability called Time Warp. On switch-in, this ability sets or unsets Trick Room for 5 turns. Obviously, if Trick Room is unset, it won't magically return after 5 turns. Cyclol has a signature move called Self-Sabotage, which is an extremely powerful ghost-type attack with some recoil damage. Unfortunately, if Trick Room is up, this move becomes Psychic-type and does half the damage with double the recoil. Cyclol seems to never be in a good mood, and will zap anything alive with no warning. Anyone who attempted to study it did not come back alive, so not much is known about this Pokemon. It has absolutely nothing to do with Claydol, and there is absolutely nothing suspicious about its name or appearance. Anyway, that's about it. My next Pokemon video will be making new forms for final evolutions, a la Alolan Marowak or Hisuian Decidueye. Hope to see you then, and thanks for watching.